It's not that easy being green. Hey, y'all, come on in. You're here on a great day.
We have our first single scent note soap today from Stirling Soap Company.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, y'all, come on in. You're here on a great day today.
And if you're here during the live premiere, join us in the chats. We have people from all over the world that would love to meet you.
Yeah, give us a like and subscribe. It helps out the channel. So for our mention today, y'all, we noticed that Stirling Soap Company did a surprise bar soap release a couple of weeks ago, and my phone blew up. So we're going to be showing you one bar of soap at a time for our mentions.
Today's soap.
Rod and Mandy, look at my face. If this is not a shaving soap by Christmas, we are no longer friends. This is unbelievable. Oh, man.
So much so we already bought 2 more. Let me just tell you.
Right. I can't even pick up the scent notes other than it smells angelic. What do you think?
And then it almost has like a secret, it could be cologne perfumey. I feel like I'm at the best bed and breakfast I've ever been to in my life.
Y'all pick up the bar soap and let us know in the comments what you think. This is a masterpiece.
You can't say we didn't warn you to get it before it was gone. So check out this one.
Speaking of amazing, what's our soap today?
So our soap today is one that we actually found from our friend Angelo at Shave Arcade, and he was mentioning, hey, have y'all tried lime from Sterling Soap?
Oh, might be his new favorite lime of all time, he said, and the man knows lime, so we had to pick this up. And going on the sales page, I just remembered that Rod mentioned it has a really beautiful lime essential oil, and that's kind of it.
Okay.
So just straight up lime. But y'all, lime itself can be a masterpiece. So I'm excited to explore this single note.
Me too. It's kind of a new adventure for us.
Indeed.
So yeah.
Let's meet the soap. All right, y'all. So from the sales page at Stirling Soap Company.
Made with the highest quality lime essential oil, this invigorating soap is a great way to get clean. But we don't recommend sticking the soap in your mouth to follow up a shot of tequila. But hey, whatever floats your tropical boat.
Tequila flavored soap might be good.
This could be a thing.
A little worm of appreciating.
Oh, hey.
Anyway, y'all, I'm excited for a single note soap because I think that sometimes when you hear a single note soap, you might think it's a little bit more simple, might be a little bit more reduced down. But y'all, for me, I think there can be a great whole world to discover in a single scent note, and I think something like lime is the perfect place to start because like half of our soaps have bergamot in them.
It's true.
Half, and that's a lime.
But to get it to know
lime,
like that scent on its own, then you can see what it does in other scents that have more of a combo thing going on. So I think it's kind of a cool way for us to get to know this.
Absolutely. And we were looking at lime documentaries before we started, and there's like 900 different kinds of lime.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited to see which exact lime the nose of Rod and Mandy decided was going to be the best to put on our faces. Let's open the box. We don't buy them small from Stirling, especially when there's bar soap involved. So you didn't see brown sugar and fig or sweet apple. You did not see banana. Lee, I'm looking at you. This is amazing stuff. You didn't see pineapple. That's in the shower right now. It's like going in there with a Dole Whip on your armpits. Here we go. Okay. What a sticker! We got a sticker from Stirling. These are new, y'all. If you saw our Haverford episode, you know we went a little bit bananas when we first discovered it.
We did add new things to our locker, so we needed some more. So this is perfect. Okay.
And I see it. There
she is. Lime.
And you know what I might even be a little bit more excited about than the soap for the first time ever? The splash. I don't know why, but something about taking a beautiful walk in a California afternoon with lime on your face is super appealing for the summer months ahead. Did I get menthol? I didn't. I just kind of wanted to see what this was like without it.
Then look what we also got.
Y'all, some samples for y'all!
So this is the West Indies lime, but we got this, which is just listed as lime.
If you happen to be there during the live premieres and you're in the chat, put your hand up and we'll send some samples out to you. I love this.
Okay.
Did we cover all the bars?
Yeah, we got too many tunes. So.
Oh, all right, perfect friends. Let's have a limey first impression. So are you a lime fan?
I am. You know, I don't go cut one open and take a bite out of it or anything, but I do like the citrusy kind of stuff. And I do feel like lime always is mixed with something else. You know, like there's like a kiwi lime or something lime. So I'm actually kind of excited to see what it is just on its own, you know?
I love lime more than lemon. I go for the limeades. Like,
yeah, you do. Yeah.
I'm totally go for this. In fact, in Coca-Cola growing up, I used to put a lime wedge in my Coca-Cola, especially in a Diet Coke. For some reason, makes it taste even better and a little bit less artificial.
Right. And it's a big thing for margaritas. Everyone's got to have the lime with the margaritas.
My 4th of July parties with my family, I was the bartender because I was the only one after 3 hours that could still operate the blender. So yeah, I made a ton of margaritas.
I'm curious too, because what limes we have in California.
Right.
I am curious because there are so many other ones, like even reading some of the nice fine perfuming kind of stuff of where they list out limes, there's always something in front of lime, like where it's from. So I'm curious which one this is. We do have a lot of lime in California, but I'm curious what the Paris, Arkansas knows. Yeah. My goodness, when it comes to lime. All right, you go first. You think? You go first. You were just saying it was your favorite. Okay. All right. I am really curious to get it through a Stirling lens. I am too. And I'm curious if the soap is Mike Wazowski color. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's see. I know they put a tiny bit of green into Green Irish Tweed. Oh. Just so you know. Yeah, beautiful, lovely. Okay, so the normal Stirling color. Okay, I feel like this is really going to put us in the summer mood, though. That's what I'm hoping. I am actually really excited to see what the Stirling lane of lime is, because usually when we read scent notes, they'll list out, a Tahitian lime or something in front of it. Right. So I'm curious if the lime that I have in mind is actually like our California lime, if that's closer to this, or a perfumer lime is a little different. I don't know. I will tell you, Rod and Mandy do not take their scents lightly. Yes, I'm going to go with you on that. Right. And read the Boat Drinks copy if you don't believe me about the banana. He is really particular about what he delivers to us in the fruit essential oils. So I have great hopes. Right. I'm trusting that. And I feel like we're going to be in super summer mode after smelling this. Don't you think? Okay. Let's see. Me first? You first. Take it. Now, more fruit, more margarita. What are you getting? It has like the perfect amount of zest meets just a lime scent, if that makes sense. Like, I really feel like I just cut into a lime. Yeah. And it just cracked open. Right. Like because the oil from the zest is a little bit different than the juice. And it's real to me. I mean, straight off the puck. We'll see once we lather and the splash and all the things, but it is the perfect type of lime that I was expecting to smell. Love it. Now let's have a grown-up conversation. There are two kinds of oils that you can use to fragrance things, y'all. There's fragrance oil and there's essential oil. One of them can be built from things that aren't necessarily the source, but the other. If it says lime essential oil, they basically boiled the hell out of a lime until the essential oil came out, and they grab the hydrosol on one side and the oil on the other, and there's your essential oil. Well, y'all, this is made with essential oil. So does it have that reality to it? Yes. Gotcha. And I think that's what maybe, like, if my eyes were closed and you put this in front of me, I took a whiff, I think I would think you had an actual lime in front of me. That's what I was hoping. And that's, to be honest, why I did not get menthol in the splash, because I just wanted to see if this was going to be like a unique lime scent just all on its own. Yeah, no, take a whiff, because I feel like, again, yes, it's a lime, but I'm curious off the puck if you get that realness of the lime. Well, after almost 300 episodes, let's have a really grown-up conversation. Is this more a generic lime, sort of down the middle of the road lime as you'd expect, or is this more of like a California lime? Is this more it's what I get from the grocery store. It's the kind of lime that I'm expecting when I purchase lime. Does that help? Oh, it helps immensely. Because that's where my brain went. And that's what I mean. Like, when I cracked that open, I almost could have thought it was a real lime in front of me. Well, because it was. It's essential oil. There's parts of real lime in this. So it makes perfect sense to me. Okay, here we go. Oh, I love this. Right? It's refreshing. No, because here's why. It doesn't go too sweet. I was really expecting this to be a limeade. Kind of tickle your nose with the sweetness of it. It does not. And it's not too zesty or too sour. Right. I don't know how that's possible, but it's literally like, you cut open and like you get the rind, you get the juices, everything. You know what's funny? Hold on a second. Okay, y'all, this perfectly and beautifully smells like you're making limeade, and you've added the ice and you've added the lime and you've added the zest, but not the sugar yet. And this that we shot last week, the fresher, the exact same phenomenon, except it's lemonade. And it's if you haven't added the sugar yet, but you've put in the lemon and the zest and the ice and you've crushed it up and blended it up. Y'all, because if it was too sweet, it would have left Cologne Town. If it was too sweet, it wouldn't be something that you would just put on you to brace you for the day. You would smell too much like a margarita, I think. No, I'm with you. I can see what you're saying. But this is different. Now, how does this smell different from a margarita? Let's do that. It's funny because I know exactly what you're saying. I don't think my brain immediately goes to a limeade, or to a margarita.
Right.
Like, I really just get the lime.
Yes. And I think that's what's different. I don't sense the, like, sweeteners. I don't sense that, like, this is a drink. Even I sense that this is a fruit that you're standing next to a lime tree.
It's like, it's just literally the naked scent of the lime. It's nothing else that comes with it.
Right. I really thought this was going to have something else that would have, like, made it more of a drink or made it more of a limeade or made it more of a something with lime in it. Instead of just relying, as I said at the beginning, on a really beautiful, just explore the lime itself.
But isn't that what's cool? Like, it doesn't feel like it needs anything else. It's cool just as the lime.
I love that. And with soap as the emulsifier, this is going to make an amazing lather.
Yeah, I really am actually excited to see, because maybe it will get a little brighter or something. I don't know. We'll see.
You want to walk through that?
And then, of course, we had to have this breaked in. This is from Opus Brush. Our friend Craig made us a surprise custom brush. I hope you can see this.
With Sarah's strawberry shortcake brush that we bought, y'all.
But we
just
had
threw
to
this
use
one
it
in.
for our lime episode. Come on, this color.
And y'all, the icing on the cake was that he made this custom for us. Look at the bottom.
Yeah. So it even has the Barbershop Duet 2024. How awesome. So, of course, we have to use this for our lime episode because the color, I mean, come on.
Okay, wait, hold on a second. Hold on.
Things are happening already?
Wait. Just blooming in it with a little bit of cold water. And smell this.
Okay.
Whoa.
Ooh, I'm like, my mouth is like salivating. Does that make sense?
Yes,
like
mine is too. It's kind of how you get that Pavlovian response. Yeah.
Right. It's unconscious. I can't.
Right, mix that up.
Okay. All right. Let's see how this bad boy goes here.
Hold on.
Oh.
I'm going to do something here. I'm going to do something. I'm going to do this savory Sprite whiff, because this is my lemon and lime without sugar. Here we go. Oh. Y'all, not that we're going to advocate mixing soaps a whole lot on this show, but if you have the fresher and you have lime, you have a lemon lime. Oh. It's just absolutely
a little 7-Up action going on?
I'm telling you. Wow, here. No.
Oh, interesting.
No sugar. No sugar.
Very, very, the healthy version.
The savory citruses and the effervescences there. Yeah, we checked. It's just lemon in the fresher. That's it. So what a duality whiff that is. And y'all, as long as we're looking at scent notes, why don't we look up these? Yeah, fine. That's it. But as I was hoping at the beginning, there's a world to this, y'all. Of course there is.
Okay, let's do a little comparative fun. So if you want to take a little whiff up here, and we'll
see. A limey whiff. Here we go. 1, 3, 1, 2. Oh!
Yeah, things are happening here.
Y'all, this wakes up in the
It does. Beautiful. It gets a little more of the brightness or zestiness or juiciness. I don't know if any of those words could make sense, but...
And you know what's nice, y'all, is that I kind of thought, I can do your nose like the Hoff. I kind of thought that this would have like a little bit of a high citrus squelchiness to it.
Yeah,
like a lime can get that. It can almost like make your eyes water.
Or like
sometimes.
Too sour, like...
Yeah, like
the sour face.
This has none of that.
No, it's all this
So
sweet,
it's like they
nice
didn't put
sides.
too much of the essential oil in. It's just the perfect balance. So when
really
you get
is.
the lime, you get a bit of its natural sweetness, but it doesn't go all the way to turn up that intensity to when you get that like super limey sour whiff. Right. It doesn't go there. It just
I don't know
keeps
how
it
that's
beautifully
possible,
like sweet
but it's
and
like
beautifully mellow and balanced.
Ripeness.
Right.
If
Yes.
that's a word.
That is perfectly a word, and so is the word splash.
Yes,
Let's
I was
see
going
what's
to hint
on
at that. I kind of want to like go get some ice in a cup and pour
know.
it over. I don't
I know.
know why, but my body's like, no wonder they said don't eat
Right.
it, because I do get it.
Speaking of mixing things, y'all, I am reminded my mom is in her last days in hospice right now, but when she got Alzheimer's, she wanted to go on a trip. She had always been scared of airplanes and roller coasters, but she was no longer, and she wanted to go live it up one last time. So we took her to Disneyland. That's where she wanted to go, and Universal Studios and all that. Now, she fell in love with the Disneyland mint tulips, y'all. And we figured out their secret recipe. We might have had a little insider information. Well, the recipe is Minute Maid lime juice, the frozen kind you can get from concentrate, and spearmint syrup. So like the Trevani, the coffee syrup, that stuff. The Minute Maid lime is more important.
Yes.
Y'all, I have a spearmint aftershave. So while I normally don't mix them, I'm kind of excited to mix them because I think that might be the recipe for a mint julep aftershave. It might be. Stay tuned for future mentions if it works.
But speaking of throwing this on
right
ice,
now,
that doesn't
I'm
make sense.
just happy to go on my citrus walk this afternoon.
No wonder they
with this
said don't
on my
eat the
face.
soap.
Right? Let's see.
We get it now. Oh, different? What?
Whoa.
Better? Newer? What? Huh?
Better. Like
Okay.
that. Okay. hold on. Let's have a conversation.
Without the soap base to get in the way of it, maybe?
Remember a second ago when I said it was the essential oil and it doesn't let it get too sour? Like, they just put it with the right amount in? Hold on. I think this essential oil doesn't have a sour. I think this is just this beautiful full lime with not like a sweet side, but it doesn't have a crazy sour side either. Oh, this is beautiful because it lets the lime be the lime without that sour closing off your nose.
This is a thing.
Whoa, I don't know how they did that. What are you sensing?
Okay, so I feel like I'm like immediately out on the beach or somewhere. Like it is the summer essence in like a bottle.
Actual lime.
Yeah, and I didn't know that this is what it was missing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Even smelling it off of here, I didn't know that this is the final little piece, the key to the puzzle.
Zest. This is the zest of the lime.
And again, it's not too sour. It's not too sweet. Right. It is just 100% lime.
Right.
Like if you had just go by somebody's nose, anyone, not a wet shaver, not somebody that really even cares about scent, but if you put this in front of their nose, they would be immediately sure that was lime in front of their nose.
And this is what I love. I've made my share of margaritas. In fact, they called them Marcus Ritas when I was in college. There are tons of different kinds of lime, y'all. And even if there's one kind of lime, whether it's a little bit too ripe, a little bit less ripe, it can have a very different sense to your nose. And only one lime out of 20 is going to be like that perfectly balanced, not too sour, not too sweet, beautiful lime. 1 out of 20. Well, they took those 1 out of 20 and they made those essential oils with those because that's what this has. There is just nothing either one side or the other about this. Everything is right in the center of that beautiful lime essence and it doesn't poke at you. It just keeps it there. This beautiful, clean, citrusy sense. This could almost be a fine cologne.
Yeah, and it's just like nature's like thing for you, like you know? Like cologne. No one did anything to it. It is straight up lime. But it makes me think of like cutting a lime up and squeezing it on tacos or like, you know, just there's certain things that you don't realize what you appreciate having a lime for.
Yep.
And I gotta say, I would totally throw this on if I just needed to smile or be in a happy mood or be refreshed. Like there is something thoroughly enjoyable about this on its own.
And y'all, we have discovered a recipe for something called oleosaccharin, which means oily sugar. Here's what you do. Grab yourself a bunch of limes or lemons, whichever you want. Peel them with a potato peeler. Take that peel and put it in a big bowl of sugar, enough sugar to make the final drink, and leave those peels in that sugar overnight. What happens is the oil seeps out overnight into the sugar. The sugar sucks it out. Then throw away those peels and use that sugar to make your lemon or limeade and send your congratulations to We Sent You at thebarbershopduet.com because that is the best thing you will ever drink. It's on YouTube.
That's true.
If you need a little bit more guidance or you want to see it made, but y'all, we have had so much fun making those lemon and limeades over the last few years. It just has, that last little detail to the taste that you didn't know you needed. This is what it smells like.
It really does.
Just pulling that actual essential oil out of those lime peels. This is that essence that it's got.
I didn't know we needed this, and I'm really glad that Angela pushed us because, reading a single scent note, you think like, I have lime in my other things. Why would I need it on its own? Oh, nay. You do. You do need it.
And Angela said, you and I have a few limes in common, but no. This one might be my favorite. And now I get it. Right? What a beautiful natural scent.
But I do think that would be a really cool idea to mix that with a spearminty something because that mint julep fun was quite its own thing.
Or a tequila soap, Rod Mandy, if you ever want to do that. So it's pretty simple, y'all. All you have to do is have a giant family who drinks too much. Every 4th of July, they're going to need a big, unending supply of margaritas. And when you're the only one sober enough to work that blender, you just got your own. Head over to stirlingsoap.com where you can find this and a wide range of other products. Y'all, I've had my shave with Stirling Lime, and here's why I love this. Y'all, for some guys, especially when they're first getting into the hobby, if you see, okay, this is called Shire, and it's based on the Shire by J.R.R. Tolkien. Now, I think the tobacco in Gandalf's pipe, and you would have lost them by then. They're just not the whimsical, imaginative kid in the candy store type that we are. And they just want, don't you got lime? Don't you got just a beautiful essential oil lime? And boy, wouldn't this be a delight. Sometimes it's just the simpler things that matter, and boy, is this simple thing done right. A single scent note, but a delightful one. And y'all, one that could definitely bring somebody through the door into this hobby to, save them some money. then hey, with Stirling, maybe you can.
Welcome to Messages!
Hey, y'all. So I don't know if you've noticed our thumbnails, but we happen to be giant fans of Stirling soap around here where value meets quality, and we want you to experience that too. So this month's giveaway is going to be a $20 e-gift card to Stirling soap for anything you want. Compliments of the Barbershop Duet if you are our lucky winner. All you have to do is send us an email here where we can get back to you at WeSentYou@theBarbershopDuet.com. Check back on our episode on June 1st to see if you are our lucky winner.
Best of luck. Did you ever try the Warhead ones that were like the super sour candies? Yeah. And there was like the lime one or the lemon
ones that would literally turn your face inside out.
Yep. Or the lemon heads, and they did have the lime version. And that's kind of definitely a thing here. Mm-hmm.
Or the lime sugar. Like we used to get these little like lime sugary things like on a stick. And it's kind of
but childhood does, for some reason, that sour thing, it really does take you back to those like carefree days,
and
you know?
7-Up and Sprites are always my favorite growing up. Yeah. Beautiful, effervescent limes.
Yeah, it is one of those things that I just want to keep taking a whiff of. Yeah. Like, it's so refreshing.
It's just nature's cologne, y'all. This is right off the tree, scratch the lime peel, and that's going to go right on your face. But there is something about it that just feels like it's meant to be there.
Right. And it is interesting. Like, when I go to the store to buy a lime, there is that sweet point. Sometimes it's either not fresh enough or not ripe enough. And this is just that perfect lime.
And perfect for layering if you've got another fruity soap that could use a little blast of citrus. What a beautiful world these single scent notes are. And I'm even calling the fresher more of a single scent note because I mostly get lemon. Beautiful, y'all, and perfect for these hot California summer months that are a-coming.
It is. Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell more lime by just watching this, right?